Hi guys, welcome to my new video. I'm playing Dragon Age Origins. My plan is to play all 3 Dragon Age games that have come out. So this is the start of a great adventure, and I'm really excited to get started. This game came out in 2009, so it's quite old, but it's very cool. So let's just jump in. I've got all DLC, so we can play those during and after we have finished with Dragon Age Origins. So let's get started and watch the intro.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Well, I keep forgetting how gory that intro is, but it gets me hyped up so much. So let's start creating our character. I thought it would be cool to play as a dwarf. I never really done the Dwarven origin stories before. So this game has this really cool thing that you play the intro to your character based on what choices you make. So for instance, if I'm an elf and I'll choose rogue or warrior, like this, I will start out in... You can choose your background. You can start out in the city as a city elf, but you also can start out in the Brazilian forest. But if you choose mage, you're definitely going to the mage tower, so to the circle. So I thought it would be cool to start out as a dwarf, and let's create a female. She's gotta be badass. And I don't know, I think I'll go for warrior. So this question is a bit different. Do we want to be like a dwarf commoner or a noble? I feel like we should go the standard fantasy route. The hero is always born an orphan or from a small village, so here we go. Here we go. So now we can actually put some points in attributes. Oh, look at that hair. It's really cool. So strength is very important, willpower. Actually, let's just put a point in constitution. And I was thinking of getting some points in like strength, just really standard warriors setup. One in dex? Why not? Right, so I have sealing as a perk here, as a skill, and combat training. And what I like to do is always put some points in coercion, because I finished this game only once, and it was so important to talk people out of what they're trying to do. So let's get a point in coercion. Warrior. How do we want to fight? So we do already have some dual weapon stuff here, which is fine by me. I think it's cool to go dual weapon. Why not? Dual weapon sweep, dual weapon training then. So this is just more damage or a damage bonus. And dual striking, why not? Let's go dual then. Right, so that's it. Let's play. Normal difficulty is fine.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Alright, cool intro there.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
Right, so this is the dialogue. Right, why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl? So we can actually reply to him. So we can say, he's right, whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool. Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister? We owe you everything, Barath, we won't let you down. Or don't worry, she'll find a man or she'll answer to me. So we can be really rude, actually, and we can be really well, let's just suck up to him for now. He's right, whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool.
Listen to the kid. She knows the deal you made. She keeps her head down and does whatever jobs I don't want to dirty my fists with. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brat. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Oh, this guy is rude as hell. Right. We've kept our part of the deal then?
Well, unless I start seeing results, we're going to renegotiate. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Right. So get off her back. Let's just be totally on my sister's side for now then.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today.
Okay.
Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
Stop looking so smug, you smug bastard.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Right. Do we want to rage? Right. I can't stand the way he treats us.
Just be careful about showing him. You've been lucky so far. He thinks it's funny when you and Lesky get vulgar. Some of the nobles I've met, they'd as soon have your head for speaking your mind. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Right. I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Right. Right. Someone like me could never actually be a paragon. Sweet sister, Risa?
It wouldn't be the first time. Garelon the Blood Risen was born casteless, you know, before he went to the surface. And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
Right. I imagine.
So what are you standing around here for? Go do something great.
Fine. Maybe I will at that.
Maybe you will. But until then, we can only serve as Barat demands. And he won't like it if either of us is late.
Right. You're right. Goodbye. Let's just
stay out of trouble.
Work.
I'll see you tonight.
Right. So, we're pretty much fucked here, aren't we? I mean... Right. Items received. Oh, right. I do have, like, a Blood Dragon Plate DLC thing. So, now I can just walk around. And as you can see, just move around. The map in the top right tells you where you are. There's a chest here. I'm just going to check it out. Oh, this is the cool tactician mode. Oh, here we go. So this is a chest. Let's just grab some. Let's just take all. I don't even know. So you can't jump in this game, but we don't really have to. Again, this is the tactician view, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Kala?
Who's that? Why are you bothering me?
Is this our
Rika?
mom? Oh my lord.
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
Right. This is pretty bad. Right, let's just be angry.
You tell me. Just what do I got that's worth living for?
Right. What about me?
I
What
know
about
you
Rika?
both hate me. I know what I done to you. But it was for your own good. The world's a cruel place. You had to learn that. You think you'd be where you are now if I'd let you hide from a few slaps? Everything you are, I made you.
Right. I've got work to do.
Oh, I shouldn't keep doing this to you. I know I shouldn't. It's just so hard. Hey, where's she going? Why's she leaving? Don't leave me!
Never mind, Mother. Why don't you just lie down? That's good.
Right, that's pretty bad if you ask me. We're in a pretty bad situation here.